Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
Good evening, Milwaukee. And hello to everyone joining us from exciting Chicago. The delegates at the Democratic National Convention, well, they just completed their roll call. And they have nominated Coach Walz and me to be the next Vice President and President of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Here we are, live from the DNC.
Yes.
And I don't even know. I'm lost for words now.
And I love that she accepted it in the very arena where Trump accepted his.
I tweeted
in Milwaukee.
Effing baller move.
Yes.
Baller move.
There have been so many baller moves this convention.
Yes, I missed the whole tan suit trolling them because of Obama.
Right.
But oh my God, the fact that she filled two stadiums simultaneously at the same night, right, and accepted it at the convention where Trump accepted his nomination. Baller move.
Yeah.
Oh my God, triggering the right like nobody's business.
Yep.
And then the Obamas. Oh my God.
They were so great.
I mean, where do we even start, right? It just is an insane week here.
Right.
And we're only on day, by the way, we're only on day 2. Jody, traveling with a boy, I can't find anyone to blow out my hair.
I'm a useless boy. I'm a useless homo.
I lost my makeup sponge and
I helped you with that.
The Sirius XM guys were like, can't you use paper towel? I'm like, what? No. You gotta take makeup off.
Boys
put
are
it on.
dumb.
Boys are dumb. Oh, I ran into Dana Bash yesterday from CNN. Jody, I should have totally tackled her, sucked up to her, and then stole her hair and makeup person.
There you go.
Please help me. I'm horribly underdressed and undergroomed for this entire affair.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine. Entirely. I
can't believe you don't know how to blow your own hair.
I blow it out. It's just not the same. But here's my point. Let's get to the important. Forget the girl things. It just, this is, everywhere you go, it's just like today's show already, by the way. Olivia Troy, Molly Jong-Fast.
Yep.
See, I pronounced it right. Well, I practiced.
Because you're not in front of her.
Who I literally tackled yesterday.
You did. And she was gracious about it.
Among others. Yeah. I went to the Pete Buttigieg got an award yesterday. I went to support our good friend Dana Goldberg, who was hosting, who was fantastic. And I met Charlotte Clymer, who we're trying to get on the show, who's fantastic. So it's just everywhere you go, you're like somebody that you're a huge fan of,
Yep.
And Mayor Pete, Secretary Pete, pardon me.
Yes.
He got hustled in and out by Secret Service in about 5 minutes. There was no way you could meet him. But still, it's fantastic.
You met some great people yesterday.
Yeah. And so anyway, lots of them hopefully come on the show today and tomorrow. It is just such a cluster F, but just like a joyous one. It's almost like sensory overload, but in a good way. I mean, where do we even start? Okay, this was the line. Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
I mean, so I saw Molly Jong-Fast on Morning Joe said, "Did we elect the wrong Obama?"
She wants
they
no
both
part
were great.
of it.
They both are great, but it's like we hear from her every 4 years. She hits it out of the park, and I love. We were saying that she used to say, when they go low, we go high, and now she's like, hold my earrings and my shoes.
Yeah, we're F some S up.
I'm gonna take this mother effer down. I didn't have my bleep box with me.
I
just went like this.
Yeah,
I went like that, like I thought I was. Yeah.
I mean, you could hit the cough button.
She's like, hold my shoes. Hold my shoes. I'm going in.
Yep.
This was fantastic. One Michelle Obama.
For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black.
Wait, is that okay? I can't hear from here.
No.
Was this the...
No, we get signals from them. They're cheering.
Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
That's it.
Oh my God, that was the line of the night, right?
Yep.
But yeah, you can see why the right wing is so afraid of her. It's not even what she does for a living. She's not a politician.
No.
She's just an amazing speaker.
Yeah,
It's
and
just,
then Barack Obama came out after her and says,
I'm the only one
hardest
dumb
job
enough
in, yeah,
to
hardest
follow
job in the
her.
world is to follow her.
Yeah. He was great too, though. I swear, he always makes you want to be a better person. I mean, I should just go on record saying I am not capable of being any better, but I would like to be. He makes me aspire to be
Yeah.
better.
Yes. Yeah. The hopium was back.
Yeah, hope is making a comeback.
It is.
That was the line of the
Yep.
night. Michelle Obama as well. Just, trying to capture what this feeling is.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, here's the thing. The mainstream media just remains ridiculous.
Dumb.
But nobody cares. There's no way you can spin what you're seeing here
No.
as anything other than a hugely, we're like, the roll call has a DJ? What the F?
That was my favorite part of the night.
Oh my God.
They switched up the song for every state and made it state appropriate. That
literally
was like amazing, mind blowing. Why haven't we done that before?
I know, I'm literally like, oh, here's the boring part, the roll call. Holy cow!
Yeah, is that Lil Jon?
Democrats know how to party. I mean, the whole thing. How do you spin this as anything other than hugely successful? And
Yeah.
this is only the second night.
Right.
It's. I mean, I don't. It's hard to even pick like a favorite moment. This one from President Obama. Let's listen one more.
Here's a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Yeah.
Obama made a D joke. I
Yep.
mean, could my life be more complete? That was a D joke.
He didn't go low.
But they're
Or he didn't go high.
They're both so classy and elegant that only they can pull it
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
You're like, oh my God, is he doing a D-size joke? This, I mean, I have to say, so my insomnia in the middle of the night,
Right. Yeah.
I had to turn Fox News, wherever, but it's so insane. They're so grasping at straws, right, to try and portray this as anything but amazing unity and just
Right.
success
Yep.
on this. They had I don't even know who that is, because she must fire one a week, but it's a Trump campaign spokesperson woman.
Oh,
who was on Fox News.
yeah.
And they were like, well, what do you make of the Obamas attacking Donald Trump? I'm like, oh, I see. Is Trump the victim everywhere?
He is the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the right wing.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
And
He can dish it out, but he can't take it at all.
literally the Trump spokeshole goes, oh, it's just, I mean, they were so unhinged, both of the Obamas, and, I can't remember what she said. Even Kamala Harris didn't show up. That she was too embarrassed to listen to those lies. And I was like, she did it on purpose.
Right.
It was a baller move to go
Right.
to Milwaukee. It's
Right.
like, but I mean, I'm like, does anyone buy what they're selling on Fox News now?
The base does. Yeah. They still buy it.
Okay. But anyway, it's last night was just, I mean, when the roll call, when you start out like that,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh my God, and then it went up to, right.
Did you see the parade of
11.
former Trump supporters that they
Oh my
trotted out
God.
early?
That's why no one spoke at his convention. They're all at ours.
Exactly.
I mean, when you think, seriously, when in our lifetime, his press secretary,
Yes. Yeah.
Stephanie Grisham, do we have that one? Here's Stephanie Grisham, 17, Sean.
When I was press secretary, I got skewered for never holding a White House briefing. It's because, unlike my boss, I never wanted to stand at that podium and lie. Now here I am, behind a podium, advocating for a Democrat. And that's because I love my country more than my party. Kamala Harris tells the truth. She respects the American people, and she has my vote.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. And Olivia
Yeah.
Troy, who will
Sure.
join us later on the
The
show.
mayor of Mesa, Arizona was there. He said, I've been a lifelong Republican, so being here is a little weird.
I'm a little out of place.
Yeah.
But God bless the people speaking the truth. I mean, just when you think about all of the people from his administration that are warning the loudest. Don't do this again. Is extraordinary. I mean, I love this. Joy retweeted, Senator Tammy Duckworth walked on the DNC stage on her fly, bionic legs and started taking a 2x4 to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
She is wrecking him. Yeah, let's hear that one real quick.
You know, I went to war to protect America's rights and freedoms. So I take it personally when a 5-time draft-dodging coward like Donald Trump tries to take away my rights and freedoms in return.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry, we're not really hearing the sound bites.
There's a lot of cheering. There's a lot of cheering.
Oh, there's too much cheering.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they must be listening to the Stephanie Miller Show because we have finally figured out how to alpha liberal.
That's right.
You know,
That's
and not
right.
the way they do, not in a mean, childish, like, you know, I mean,
Right.
Trump again, I saw double down on it. Well, you know, I'm not calling her not smart. It's not an insult. It's just I'm stating a fact that she's not very smart. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't know if you saw him yesterday at the, I don't know, he was with a couple of sheriffs at somewhere in Michigan.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And he was so low energy.
Yeah.
And so just like delusional. I was like, oh my God.
It's like he's given up.
Yeah.
I think the change in tone, to being alpha liberal comes directly from Kamala herself.
Yeah.
This is the way she acted in those Senate hearings, against Bill Barr and against the other people. This is how she hits people with a 2x4, but you don't know it until a few minutes later.
She has that great smile.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's the whole tone that the Democratic Party has taken, especially with this convention.
Well, and also we've been talking about how great just her campaign and social media is. And I saw a headline, the Harris campaign has put a bunch of feral 25-year-olds in charge of their social media.
Yes,
and you can
it's
tell
working
because it's young and fresh, and you're like, whoa,
where did this come from? Why didn't we unleash this earlier?
I know. I mean, it is hard to sort of like encapsulate every night. There's so much.
Yeah.
That's. By the way, I can't remember what Trump was saying. I didn't want to torture Jody by making her. He was not just low energy. It looked like he'd given up yesterday, but he just was. I don't even know what he was talking about. It was nothing. It was like nothing that made sense. And he was like something like it's just they're just talking America.
Right.
Just everything's awful, and you can't go out for a loaf of bread without getting shot. And it's like, okay, we'll do something about guns then.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm keeping the low-income housing out of the suburbs.
I know. Well, he's going to start just yelling the N-words.
Yes, he will. It will happen. It will happen.
Oh my God, just more fear-mongering and immigrants.
Right.
And everything's awful.
And America's an S-hole.
I know. The contrast couldn't be more. Can I just say quickly before we break, it is lost in all this coverage. He's committing treason again.
Right.
And of course the mainstream media is not covering that.
Right.
Right? Tristan Snell, our friend, said Donald Trump should be indicted again. PBS now reports Trump told Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu to not agree to a ceasefire because it would help Kamala Harris. This is a violation of the Logan Act and should be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. He is just a traitor that belongs in jail.
Right.
It is just, and that's like falling under the radar.
Yeah.
I mean, and Netanyahu will do anything to get Trump reelected, and then, Trump will let him flatten Gaza.
That's right.
And so it's just, Jared can build condos.
Yeah,
It's
the stakes are so high with this election.
Yeah, so extraordinary. All right, so yay!
Today, we're venturing into the shadowy realm of conspiracy theories. What draws people to these often controversial and unproven ideas? From moon landing denials to flat earth theories, let's explore the psychological and social underpinnings of why some individuals buy into conspiracy theories.